Alright, I'm going to walk you through printing labels through Danceworks. Danceworks offers a number of different labels for accounts and students, and you can get to all of those labels through the Reporting tab on the main menu. Most times when you're using the program, you'll go straight through this Reporting tab, but if you happen to already be on the Home tab, you can access the labels by clicking on Labels underneath View Reports. But as I said, for most uses of the program, you'll go straight through the Reporting tab. So select the Reporting tab on the main menu, and then select Labels, either at the top of the screen or under Select Report Type. And you'll see the Labels screen. Now, Danceworks allows or prints labels for students, accounts, and also return labels. And we're going to start with the student labels. Your first step in printing student labels is to decide what segment of students you want to print labels for. If you want to print labels for all of your students, select the Student Labels radio button. If you want to print student labels by class, select Student Labels by class, and then you'll select your classes that you want to print labels for. You'll select those classes by clicking on an individual class, by holding the Control button and clicking on multiple classes, or by holding down the Shift key and clicking on the last class in a segment that you want to add all those classes. You can also print student labels by group code. You'll select the radio button for student labels by group code, and then select a group code by clicking on the group code name. To print student labels by birthday, select the radio button for student labels by birthday. By default, Danceworks will select the current month, but to print for a different month, simply click on the month so that it's highlighted. And once you've chosen your student label option, you're going to set more label options. So scroll down to label options, and you'll use the drop-down menu first to select the student type. That's either all students, inactive students, active and inactive, prospect, or individual students. Then you'll choose your label options. You can include an account number. You can include the name only by checking and unchecking these checkboxes. Then choose a sort method. You can sort your students either by last name or by zip code. And finally, you'll choose your label type. This is either going to be Avery 5163 across or Avery 5161 2 across. Use the up and down arrows in the row and column section to choose your starting row and column for your label sheet. And when you're ready to print, click View Print PDF, Export to Excel, or Export to Word. And that will print your report so that you can, that will print your report to your desktop so that you can print it out on your printer. Account labels work in basically the same way as student labels. You can choose account labels, which will print all account labels, or account labels by class, which will print selected classes. And again, to select those classes, you simply click on the classes. And to select individual classes, hold down the Control button and click on those classes. You can also choose your account labels by group code by highlighting the group code that you want to print the labels for. You can also print an account address by student birthday. You'll select your month by highlighting the month. And you can also print account labels that are past due. That's just going to print all account labels that are where the account is listed as past due in Danceworks. Once you've chosen your type of account labels, scroll down to the label options and use the drop-down menu to choose the account status and choose your label options. You can include account number, and you can or you can include just the name by checking and unchecking those boxes. Choose your sort by option, either last name or zip code, by clicking the radio button, and then choose your label type. Once again, that's Avery 5163 across or Avery 5161 2 across. And use the up and down arrows in the row and column section to choose your starting row and column for your label sheets. When you're ready to print that report, click View Print PDF, Export to Excel, or Export to Word, and that will print to your desktop so that you can then print your labels using your printer. To print return labels, you'll select Return, and under the return labels, there's nothing else to select but a return label. This will be your return label with your studio information on it. And for your label options, all you'll choose is your label type. That's Avery 5163 across or 5161 2 across. And then click View Print PDF, Export to Excel, or Export to Word to print that report to your desktop, which you can then use to print your label sheets on your printer. So that covers printing labels from Danceworks. Please let us know if you have any further questions or if you have any problems printing your labels.